Jets fans, you won't believe what happened during the game at MetLife. Amidst the tension of the match between New York Jets and Dallas Cowboys, the billionaire and owner of the Cowboys, Jerry Jones, was caught by the broadcast cameras making an obscene gesture towards the Jets fans. But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed to Jetstream News. We're your go-to source for daily engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this off-season by hitting that subscribe button now. Welcome to the Jetstream News Channel, your New York Jets news channel. Here you will find fresh news, and to follow everything, don't forget to subscribe. Today, only 20.2% are subscribed to our channel. Help us by sharing so that the news reaches many more people. Let's go to today's news. And the result? A heavy fine of $250,000 applied directly by the NFL. But what really happened? And why did this generate so much repercussion within the league? Stay until the end, because this story involves ego, provocation, and even possible additional punishments behind the scenes of the NFL. Everything happened during the second quarter of the confrontation between Jets and Cowboys at the MetLife Stadium. The weather was already hot. The Jets fans had been provoking the owner of the Cowboys since the beginning of the game, especially after some controversial refereeing decisions. Jerry Jones, known for his temperament and strong personality, seemed angry. Then, while the Fox Sports cameras framed him in the box, he raised his hands and made an obscene gesture towards the audience. The record went viral in minutes on social networks, and of course it reached the eyes of the NFL. The league didn't take long to act. According to ESPN and NFL Network reporters, the NFL imposed a $250,000 fine on Jerry Jones for inappropriate conduct and unsportsmanlike behavior inside the stadium. This penalty is part of the league's image and integrity policies, which are strict when the matter involves official representatives of the franchises. Although Jones has not yet spoken out publicly, sources close to the owner of the Cowboys say that he would have considered the fine exaggerated, claiming that the gesture was a joke out of context. On social networks, the reaction was immediate. Jets fans and even other teams criticized the Tycoon's attitude, calling the episode a lack of respect and professionalism. Among some Cowboys fans, the gesture was seen as a reaction up to the provocations. The subject dominated the sports news throughout the next day, with several ESPN, Fox, and NBC sports commentators discussing whether the punishment was fair or not. And the truth is that this type of behavior raises an important question. To what extent should franchise owners be held accountable for their own actions on and off the field? Inside the league, the episode also generated discomfort. Sources linked to the NFL Owners Association revealed that other team owners were not at all satisfied with Jones's behavior, considering that he shamed the image of the owners. Roger Goodell, NFL commissioner, would have made it clear in an internal statement that this type of attitude will not be tolerated, especially in games with great visibility. In addition, the league would be re-evaluating new rules to punish inappropriate conduct of executives and managers during matches. On the Jets side, the atmosphere was of total disapproval. Aaron Glenn, team coach, was questioned at the press conference after the game and responded diplomatically. "We focus on the game, not on who is in the stands, but respect is something that should exist in any environment." New York fans in turn took advantage of the networks to ironize Jones, posting memes and comments that dominated X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram for more than 24 hours. It is worth remembering that Jerry Jones is not exactly a stranger to controversies. Commanding the Cowboys since 1989, he has been involved in controversies with players, coaches, and even with the league itself. In 2022, he was criticized for an old photo in which he appeared observing racial protests in the 1950s. And in 2023, he was fined for comments considered inappropriate about NFL arbitrations and protocols. In other words, this new episode only reinforces Jones's image as one of the most controversial and unpredictable characters in American football. In the end, Jerry Jones's attitude seems to have been expensive, both financially and in reputation. Even with its billionaire fortune, $250,000 is a reminder that no name is above NFL rules. For the Jets, the episode served as extra fuel, the fans united even more, turning the provocation into pride. And for the rest of the league, here is the lesson. Respect and sportiness must prevail, regardless of who is in the stands. Hey Jets fans, what did you think of this story? Was the NFL right to fine Jerry Jones, or was it an exaggerated reaction? Comment down here and let's debate. Don't forget to leave the like, subscribe to the Jetstream News channel, and activate the bell, because there is much more hot news from the NFL and our New York Jets. And as always, go for it, Jets. Thanks for watching!